That's what I was waiting for.
That's what you want.
It's nice to be alive, isn't it? Hi, everybody, live from the Summit Lounge. This is a special edition of In the Weeds with Jimmy Young, and I am so happy to be joined by a very old friend, Mike Adams. How old is you?
I'm so old. My last birthday, the candles cost more than the cake.
There you go. That's it. And I'm also really happy to have alongside James Winokur from Berkshire Roots, with locations in Pittsfield and East Boston, Massachusetts. Hello, James.
Nicely done, Jimmy. Thank you for that.
That's good. Well, you know, there is some professional built in me somehow, some way. And by the way, you have to be a pro to be listening to a delay while you're hosting a show. And there's no way around it.
Or you get to listen to yourself, which is always good.
That's right. That's right. All right. So we now have our feed now live. We apologize for the 30-minute delay, but we're here. And that's the most important thing, right? Because this is the only cannabis social lounge in the state of Massachusetts, and it does allow consumption. However, since we're on our full network now, we will not be consuming until about 20 minutes from now, and then we'll break it up, and then you'll only be able to see it on procannabismedia.com or twitch.tv/procannabismedia.com.
Meanwhile, we got all this stuff in front of us. Like it's the temptation is right here.
Right there.
It's crazy.
Right there.
So why don't you pretend you're the host and interview James and ask him all about the heavy metal?
I can do that, James. First of all, the heavy metal logo is a
Yes.
beautiful thing,
It is.
and it's on all of your different things here. What's in here?
So that's a vape cartridge.
Okay, I know what that is. You mean
Yep.
does this look like this?
That's the cart.
Okay.
Yep.
And what flavor is that? What?
So we started this whole thing with 3 brand new strains of flower.
Yeah.
So everything's derived from the flower. So we have a platinum garlic, strawberry fritter, and a Tropicana banana.
Tropicana banana.
Yeah.
Hey, that has appeal.
Mikey. Oh, Mikey.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Now, what is this?
Don't apologize, Mike.
A single blunt in there, but a big box.
Yeah, so we created this experience with our partners Heavy Metal so that you get a bunch of stuff when you open that box. So each of those boxes has a little collectible card in it.
Oh, nice.
This one's from the 1981 Tarna character that was in the movie Heavy Metal.
Yep.
And on the back's a QR code, so that'll take you to berkshireRoots.com. There's some special stuff if you buy this product that you can get. And inside the drawer is another piece of art. So we really wanted to make this whole collection collectible packaging, collectible cards,
Yeah.
and an experience.
Can I interject a question here?
It's your show, I suppose.
It's about the thank you, James. I
Right.
appreciate that. At least
I
somebody
guess
understands.
so. I
Okay.
guess so.
No. I want to talk about the packaging, and I'm not gonna say anything about heavy metal because this is their packaging, correct?
Well, it's our packaging in collaboration with Heavy Metal.
There's another product out there that has a similar open the box thing with these 2 bead
Oh,
things.
sure, yeah. We didn't invent the box.
Right, so you push them.
You didn't invent the box? Because I invented the wheel.
So this
I
works,
love
better.
it.
I'm gonna say it, I'll probably never get any money out of Fernway anyway, but their cartridges have a very similar.
Yeah.
And I have to take a knife.
We just did that one.
Well, this is because this is obviously better.
Ah,
That's
nice.
where it's going.
I
Okay,
like
I'm
you,
trying to
Jimmy.
figure out a way to make it work. To tell you guys,
Okay.
I hate the Fernway.
Oh,
cartridges.
well, you'll
The
never-
product isn't bad.
The Fernway is the wrong way. Hey, all right, just don't ask me about my package, okay?
And how difficult is that to open?
It's almost
Does it get open?
almost impossible right now. But no, this is really, really well done though. Now, what's this thing though?
So we do in Berkshire Roots a round chew. So we have 2 different flavors of chews that come in that tin. If
So-
you open that up,
so-
Mikey, you see more artwork.
There's more artwork in there.
Yeah. So beautiful artwork from the Heavy Metal collection is incorporated into all the packaging.
And these are chews.
Chews.
Like, in other words, like the nicotine chews guys use when they play baseball. And it's got
Or you just chew it.
yeah, or you can chew it. Okay. And it exudes cannabinoids.
Absolutely.
Nice.
Yeah. This
Nice.
is our concentrate.
Jimmy, this guy's great.
I told you, he's great.
He's great. He's got all this cool stuff. I love this guy.
He does, now, wait, what he hasn't talked about, can I talk about this now?
Sure.
Because Anders here, and if I don't talk about his product, he's gonna get very
And he's
upset.
watching us.
All right, so Mike, I try not to smoke as much as I used to, because that was the only way we could buy back in the
Yeah,
day, right?
sure.
All right, this is a Yellow Labs, it's the Relax Mist. I'm gonna take one for the team, you know, this is actually on me.
Yeah,
See that?
nice.
What'd you waste it for? Went over there.
Yeah,
There you
yeah.
go.
There you go.
It's like Banaka, only your breath still
And-
smells the same and you feel better.
Sorry. So it's 3 milligrams of THC under your tongue, fast acting and long lasting. And it's the quickest onset of anything that I found out there, including edibles and other tinctures. And it's just like going outside, smoking a joint
Right.
with some friends, and you know, pass this around, but you get what I'm saying.
You still have friends? Cause I don't. No, let me ask you something. Is that yours?
Yes,
Where'd you get it?
at Berkshire Roots.
He bought it from us.
Some carrier.
Give me
of
that.
Yellow Labs.
Give me that. I'm gonna test this out myself.
Yes, you'll like.
So
I
we've
have
had,
to wait 20 minutes though.
Well, you know what, at this point,
we've had Yellow Labs about a year ago. I was fascinated by the
That's
product.
great.
He said, we'd love to make this and distribute it in Massachusetts, and here we are
yeah,
in market.
I am learning so much, and I've been here 5 minutes, and I've already learned so much that I gotta make a trip to your place, because
Yes.
look at all this stuff.
East Boston.
I love that you said that,
Unbelievable.
because, you know, deep down, I've always wanted to be a teacher and a coach.
Right,
That's in my soul.
right.
I've done it for nothing for a long time. I coached soccer for 35 years. I made $1,500 for one season of varsity soccer at high school.
Yeah.
So I love teaching and sharing my experiences. So the fact that I've done over 400 interviews in the last 2.5 years or so,
Right.
I've learned quite a bit.
Well, every time you learn something, these bells go off.
There you go. That's designed to get everybody's attention to understand that we're actually doing a talk show here.
Yeah.
So if you're going to talk,
Hi, everybody.
go down to the other level.
No, that's okay. We can't even hear you over here. Hey, by the way, this also brings the desk clerk out. You get your room and your room key.
I knew he'd like the bells.
Can I get extra towels, please? Can I get some? Hello, I need towels in room 476. Yeah, towels.
Totally lost. And oh, this is also a good time. It's a good time because I'm now relaxing, I think, because I had my relax spray,
Yeah.
Yes.
right? Maybe I should have had it
This-
about a half an hour
this
ago.
is unbelievable.
A half an hour ago would have been good.
I got
I wanna
news for you.
say-
This is leaving with me.
Yeah, okay.
This is a, what you said.
I said, this is leaving with me, this
You'll
little
never
misty.
see it again.
Bander's here. I hope we have something for you. Otherwise, I'll be happy. No. Anyway, I'm holding up a product.
I can see that.
All right, have
and
you ever
Johnny
heard of
Carson.
good feels?
Not yet.
Have you ever had a good feel?
Yes,
I mean, I might as well have just done that. I mean, you were gonna do that, right?
of course.
Great man.
Right, it's a cannabis infused seltzer, cannabis infused seltzer from our friend Jason Raposa of Goodfield. And I want to thank him personally for donating this product and a few other products that we're going to be giving away. Once we actually get into the whole show when we're giving out contest questions and what have you. And
How many milligrams of THC?
well, according to Massachusetts compliance, James,
Well, I don't know what theirs are, because it could be less. You know, if it's 100 milligrams?
it's
Probably
5 milligrams.
5, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Five.
so it's a full beverage product. Some are actually, you would.
Drink
consider
part of it.
tincture,
Yeah, right.
right? But it's a full beverage product.
Okay, so
5
you can drink that whole thing, you get 5.
You get 5 milligrams.
Yeah, okay.
Right, and you would need 5 of them to get 25 milligrams, which will really get you wasted, okay?
Yeah. we
Notice
do-
how good,
Of course.
he's
you take-
good at math.
We do have that product at Berkshire Roots.
right.
and
So we've
people-
discovered, wait a minute, hold on, 5 times 5 is 25. We found that out.
I knew the bells would be big hit.
Yeah.
Here's an interesting anecdote though, and you understand this.
I hope.
I'm gonna take this out
We'll
right
be
here.
the judge
So I-
if it's interesting.
Okay.
But go ahead.
So what Jason once told me is that he has a friend who's an oncologist. As we know, it's a cancer doctor.
Right.
A lot of cancer patients out there need a lot more than 5 milligrams to handle the chemotherapy side effects.
Right.
Okay. And the doctors are telling him, we would love it if you guys could come up with a concentrate that can be put into any beverage. And sure enough, Jason now has a concentrate that drops, which by the way, sitting in my apartment because I forgot it. But I was gonna bring it.
Well,
I was
Nicely
gonna
done.
bring it. I
well,
picked it up at
nice going, Jimmy.
Sorry, I picked it up at the Expo Canada down at Expo Connecticut down at Mohegan Sun.
Yeah.
We'll be talking about that in a little later.
Yeah.
But
You know, you said oncologist. It reminded me that I now have at my age a proctologist, and guess what? When I go to him, I'm so ugly. When I go to him, he sticks his thumbs in my mouth. I'm serious. All right, I'm kidding.
of course you are.
All right,
Mike.
I'm
You've
kidding.
been serious your whole life.
You know who the greatest Major League Baseball proctologist was?
No, Mike, who is the greatest baseball proctologist?
Albert Pujols. He took over for Three Finger Brown.
Right, now I'm gonna say something here. One of the things I've noticed, James, are you a sports fan?
I am.
Of course you are.
Yeah.
Right?
I was a Planet Mikey fan for many.
Of course, oh, so now you know, right?
Yeah,
I get it. So,
He's heard all this before.
right, no, but it is a thing that I keep hearing from the cannabis community. They're not all sports fans. In fact, there's a smaller percentage of cannabis culture followers
Okay.
that are sports fans. And then I try to explain to them, I said, but you don't understand, there's plenty of sports fans or cannabis fans.
Oh,
it doesn't-
please.
right?
There's plenty
absolutely.
of athletes.
Athletes.
who are cannabis
That's exactly where I was going, James.
Yeah.
How did you know that? And a little bit, I'm hoping a little bit later on, now that we've figured out our Zoom situation, we will be able to talk to a few people, including maybe Dave Briggs out of New York City. Dave has interviewed all the biggest names in sports, or were in sports, that are in the cannabis business. Calvin Johnson and Robbie Sims, they're primitive out of Michigan. Paul Pierce, the truth.
David Ortiz.
Well, the request has been made to David Ortiz's people.
Someone should get Bill Lee, my best man in my wedding, the first guy ever to admit that he used cannabis. And they asked him, he was on the cover of High Times magazine. They said, Bill, what if Bowie Kuhn, the commissioner of baseball, fined everybody $250 each that said they used cannabis? And Bill said he'd be a very rich man. Because he got in trouble for it.
I know my history of sports,
Yeah,
Mr. Adams.
it was in the
You know,
80s.
And I also knew that you and Bill are tight, and I didn't even ask you to bring him because I wanted you to experience
He's
this.
in California right
Then he wouldn't have been able to make it anyway.
now. Right.
Or we could have zoomed with him, but maybe we're doing 4 more of these shows this year. Here from the
He'd be
Summer
a
Lounge.
great guest because he can talk about cannabis like nobody's business.
Well, he grows it in Vermont, right?
Well, no, he doesn't grow it. He smokes it. In Vermont.
He's not growing it.
Yeah, he grows potatoes and stuff like that.
Dr. Levy Alone's here. He's a grower, and he's actually I think he's sharing his goods with everybody. And
That's
he's one of our.
That's
regulars.
because we're at the Summit Lounge where that's what's going on, baby.
So cannabis and sport. I mean, it
Yeah.
bothers me, and I'm trying.
Good recovery products. The NBA just dropped their testing
Yeah,
requirement.
they did.
My understanding is it's
Not just
actually,
did they drop the testing.
yeah,
They're encouraging their athletes to invest in the industry.
right. They're allowing them to be part of.
You know
the
how many
industry.
good jobs I would have had if they dropped the testing back in the broadcasting industry 10, 20 years ago?
Well, you know, Mike, we were going to talk about that. And I think since we're a little late, I'm going to hold that questions. Again, I'm back to my mixed menace bullshit in my
yeah.
ear. And I'm going to come back to you with that because you do have a story about being busted for cannabis during your time at NECN.
Yeah, that's right. But you know what? The thing is that the testing's been going on for a long time. And when they used to ask you for a urine specimen to test to see if you use cannabis, one time I asked my first wife if I could
I've had two, too.
if I could use her urine for my test.
Yeah.
So she reluctantly gave me the urine to give to the doctor.
Oh, no.
And then I had a nightmare that night thinking, okay, they're gonna say to me, okay, your urine is clean, but you're pregnant and you're a woman. I mean, are you kidding me? But I woke up from that nightmare.
That's right. All right.
Thankfully.
So James, I want to thank you, for patience, support, and friendship. I really am. I'm going on record of saying that, and I appreciate it.
Appreciate that.
And
Jim.
I think you said you want to be on the rest of these shows over the next few months.
Yeah,
we're gonna
so
do it.
we Berkshire Roots have our own stuff, but we're also partnering with people like Yellow Labs and a whole other bunch of
Well,
people that we want to bring on the show.
Actually, that's why when I did that little video I shared with you, we don't
Yeah.
want to call it a commercial, but it was. I said, they carry exclusive products in the state. I think that is a differentiator
Yeah.
for your destination dispensary.
And unique products, things that, we don't normally see in the world. We're going to start manufacturing, distributing with 4 other partners that we're bringing to market.
But tell me where your locations are and tell the audience.
I
too.
already did.
I want to hear it from him because I'm not sure I believe you. Where are your locations again?
So Pittsfield, our main location, that's where we do all our cultivation
In
manufacturing.
Pittsfield?
We have a dispensary out there,
Yep.
both medical and recreational. East Boston's our second store, right near the airport.
Yep.
So we have adult use now. We're going through the process to add medical. So
Now,
East Boston will be close to you.
the one in Pittsfield, does that serve the greater Lee community as well? Now, here's the other thing. Did Arlo Guthrie ever come in and buy any weed from you guys?
We actually do something in the Berkshires with that Arlo Guthrie Trail program.
I had 6 Heinekens with him one night. He's
Yeah.
great.
Oh, yeah.
He's a
He's
great guy.
he's in Boston. He's playing a city winery this year.
Oh, really?
Never mind. You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant.
Anything.
Anything
Except an
By
apple.
the way,
except in Alice.
You understand,
This guy's on.
Right, and can I tell you something? We have just alienated everybody under the age of 50.
Yeah.
They have no idea who Alice is.
Good, because
Brian.
all those young people deserve it. Yeah.
All right, hey, tell you what, James, thank you.
You
I
are.
want to bring
Thank you.
in another guest, but we're
Yes.
gonna take our first break. And this is a big test.
This is the broadcasting signal for break.
Right, this is a break. So Dan, we're gonna take a break and we're gonna come back to live from the summit in just a few minutes, but we're gonna leave you with some special flashback videos from our world and our life. See you in a few.
Berkshire Roots is a destination dispensary with 2 locations in Massachusetts, one in Pittsfield in the middle of the Berkshires and one in East Boston, just 5 minutes from Logan Airport. Both locations have tremendous selections showcasing exclusive brands. Berkshire Roots is always on the lookout to discover and create new products. Check them out or order ahead at berkshireRoots.com.